For CPU, yes. It was already on 100. When we get the user, I'm gonna need your comments.
My team first today with the OGD5. Game tied in overtime. It's Glenn Rice. Passing up the three. Hits the mid-range. Oh, yeah! Defender pulls back. So the shooter stepped in sideways. Wise choice in the clutch. Well done, Glenn Rice. In the Vipers territory with 202 Gaming. Gets 2 straight steals that result in dunks. First, uses the glove to sink one from above, and then pulls an interception for a lob connection.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action.
Number 2.
A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And for Washington, we've got Clint Capella. Dejounte Murray is out there with Ivy. Then there's Jay Crowder, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Johnson with it. Pass to Marbury. Back to Johnson. Going inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Ivy. The Spurs making their last shot. Shot clock at 5. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Marbury. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. Washington with a rebound. Pass to Ivy. To the middle. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
To the paint. Crowder with a steal. Leonard against Brown. Fires from the wing. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Here's Marbury. Not going to go that time. Good D by Murray. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Back to Crowder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Johnson finds Mobley. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Johnson. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Leonard up top. Here's Ivy. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Leonard outside. Pass to Capella. Now here's Murray. Back to Capella. Murray up top. Releases. Rebound San Antonio. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he recovers it. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Marbury. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Brown for three. He's off on that one. And Washington the other way now. Oh, they get a hand on it. Mobley with it. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Crowder. Hook shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Washington trailing. Leonard outside. Pass to Capella. Up again. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Mobley. To the right side. Here's Marbury. Defended by Murray. And it's Marbury missing. And Washington's shooting has not been great early. Just 27%. To end the drought. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Well, the Spurs shooting 44% to start this ball game. To the inside. Here's Mobley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
New lineup here for Washington.
Make some noise for your Wizards dancer.
1:49 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Humphries. Inside. Here's White. Up and in on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Anthony. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. White against Hero. Here's Rodman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. They get it again. Mobley. And rejected. Brown with it. Strus covering. Hero outside. From deep. And here's Brown for three. Here's Rodman. And another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Martin.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Outside White. Pass to Strus. Martin against Mobley. Here's Humphries. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Anthony. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. From 11 feet away. Carton with the bucket.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
DC family, your Wizards.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Anthony, Evan Mobley out there with Green. Then there's Tyler Hero. Green for three. Washington with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Neto. And he banks in the layup. Neto's got his first 2 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
The Wizards making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Hero. A nice shot by Ivy. And it's all knotted up.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Here's Ivy over Green. Ivy's shot is off. Hero outside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Green. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Ivy. Here's Neto. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Leonard's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Dejounte Murray's checked in for Washington. Here's Marbury. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Looking to win the run. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard with the ball. Hero picks him up. Leonard passes to Murray. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And now a 6-point Wizard lead.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Brown, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Marbury. San Antonio again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Murray against Johnson. Pass to Marbury. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Now Leonard, defended by Brown. Leonard can't get it to go. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And Washington with possession. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Here's Here's Ivy. He's covered by Warren. Ooh, basket interference.
The basket, goaltender.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Green t-shirts, get on your feet and get loud. Get up, get loud, your Wizards answer.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Now Johnson taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Chamberlain. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Marbury. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pure from 3-point range.
I just love the ball move.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside, Brown. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Murray with it. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Possession to San Antonio. Substitution on the court.
Well, San Antonio's shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Here's Johnson. And he converts the layup.
Magic
Johnson's got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Strus. Outside White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Marbury. They get the rebound. Chamberlain. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Humphries. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brown with it. Now guarded by White. Brown against White. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Humphries can't hit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. 27 seconds left in the first half. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. It's stolen by Johnson. And he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Left side, Brown. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Wizards. They're up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
They're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get...
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
DC family, you're with
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Washington has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Clint Capella out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Dejounte Murray. And it's Ivy in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Capella, the pass to Murray. Capella inside. Johnson on him. San Antonio with a rebound. Mobley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
Murray is doubled. Here's Crowder. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Crowder's got 6.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Outside, Brown launches a 3, hits a 3-pointer. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Step back and fire. Leonard can't get it to go. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Marbury. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Murray. Here's Ivy. Puts it up from 12. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
That ties it up.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Pass to Ivy. That one doesn't drop. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Ivy. Back to Murray. Pass to Crowder. To the inside. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Crowder. Murray's gotten his 2nd bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Chamberlain. Outside, Brown. Pass to Marbury. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly.
San Antonio foul.
The Spurs making a switch here.
Foul. First team foul. Spurs substitution.
Leonard against Brown. Shot by Leonard, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And there it is for him. He has 6.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Murray passes to Leonard. And here's Capella. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul. Second
If
team
Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
Capella at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
And Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor. Shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
And the Wizards making a change here. Neto's checked in. Here's Marbury. He has 6. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Anthony. Now Crowder. Here's Ivy. And the basket is good. Ivy's got 6 points.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to Marbury. Back to Anthony. Brown against Leonard. Outside, Brown. Fires the 3. Rebound, Washington. Crowder's got 6 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And the Spurs with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Strus against Green. Back to Anthony.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
4-3. San Antonio again missing. Got a piece of it. Strus against Anthony for the lead. Oh, and Mobley with the block. White against Hero. Here's Green. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Hayes. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Leonard. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. He's got 5. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Shooting for San
He misses the
Antonio.
free throw.
Dennis Rodman at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Pass to Martin. White with it. Here's Martin. Outside Strus. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second team foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Gerald Green. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Here's Martin. And no good, trying to use the glass.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You've got to play tough, physical defense.
Anthony outside. Hero outside. 5 to shoot. Green for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Basketball. Now into the lineup for your Wizards, Clint Capella.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Spurs leading by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. San Antonio leading. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Tyler Hero, Green out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Anthony, outside Warren. Over Hayes. Warren, shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Yeah, mid-range is where he makes his game. T.J. Warren excellent at utilizing that area of the floor. Offensive plays drawn up for him there.
Murray passes to Capella. Oh, he picked him clean. Anthony outside. Hero outside. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Leonard's checked in for Hayes.
Kawhi Leonard.
And the Wizards with possession here. They trail by 6. 6 on the shot clock. Murray. They get it back. And Capella gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hero for 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ivy. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Pass to Warren. Hits it from the high post.
T.J. Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Now Crowder. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Ivy. Green covering. Murray against Anthony. Fires from deep. And Hero grabs the board.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Warren. Pass to Rodman. Now here's Green. Here's Rodman. Anthony finds Green. And it's off from three-point range. Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Sam, the Spurs making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Murray on target from about 13 feet.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Leonard with the ball. Hero picks him up, and the basket by Leonard.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Silas as he talked with the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Wizards have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Ivy's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Marbury. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And the Wizards shooting 41% in this game. Murray from outside, and he recovers it. Pass to Capella. Here's Ivy. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mobley's checked in. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got rebound number 7 tonight.
2 minutes.
Here's Ivy.
Remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Capella inside. Crowder right side. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. The rebound by the Spurs. Drives to the hoop. And it's Marbury missing. It's stolen. Left side, Brown. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
13 feet out. Here's Capella. It's tipped. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Wizards lead by 4. And for San Antonio, they're shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Brown against Leonard. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Murray. To the left side wing. Brown against Leonard. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Chamberlain. To stop the drought. It doesn't go for him. Capella with the defensive effort. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And here's Brown. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside, Brown. Here's Marbury. Takes the 3. Oh, he nails it. And now they trail by just 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, so you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for Washington.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Kept alive. Chamberlain. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella. So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. And so he hits both. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for Washington.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Here's Brown, and that one hits the back iron. And so it's Washington with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kawhi, as this team continues to prepare for playoff basketball, what are the habits you're trying to establish?
Just playing the same way every night. Even tonight, we felt like we didn't play too hard. So we just want to be consistent and just keep getting better at playing hard and playing smart every game.
Consistency is key. Thanks, Kawhi.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.